What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat. Rusty's dealing with a busted tire. Send him your love. And this is your weekend contest walkthrough, the WCW, where the big boys play for It's Vader Time. It's time. It's Vader time. Although I thought it was Davey D time. I like Davey D time a lot. Anyway, hey champions, may the 4th be with you. Well, we've got your daddy right here. Awkward. Because it's Vader time. Unlock his brand new poster with shards by battling the faction boss with your faction and earn powerful rewards in milestones and the prize wall. The Vader Time contest begins 5/3 at noon Pacific and ends on the 6th. Competition for faction boss also starts 5/3, ends 5/6, and the actual faction boss itself Saturday 5/4 at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Should be, I think, after the pay-per-view, PLE, Premium Live Event. So, the question we always ask with these, how do you get Vader? And obviously the answer is money. But, other than that, how do you do well in this event and hopefully get Vader? Well, first off, for every $1 spent on WWEChampions.com, it gives you prizes towards amazing rewards, including Vader Time shards, CM Punk shards, and more. So here's the shard breakdown. If you look in the solo contest, I'm going to shrinky-dink this thing down a little bit. Wow, it's actually too big to see. Okay, we're still not going to have it all on there. So you got points in the solo contest. You've got premium shards in the solo contest leaderboard up to the top 200. You've got 25 shards in the faction boss competition. That seems light. And then 40 shards in the faction boss shop, which you can refresh once for like 1,500 in-game cash to get another 80. You can refresh it probably twice to get the 80, once for 40. Limited time tours will have 380. You should have gotten 100 from doing his trial tour, and then the rest of it is spend. Prize wall, web event shop, step up offers, and other offers. So you're getting about 1,295 guaranteed-ish, and another 1,170 if you spend. And if you get him during the contest, you enjoy a 1 token 6-star bronze evolution. That's huge if you get him, but just looking at the numbers on this, Rusty would say, Lee, how possible is it to get Vader this weekend without spending? And it does look to be that this is a character you got to get lucky on or spend, but as many shards as you can get makes him recruiting him later something of a possibility, because they are doing this new thing, at least what we've seen so far, where the next month the characters from the previous month are available in multiple different avenues. As you've seen, there are shards for CM Punk in this event. There were also shards for CM Punk on the current prize wall that we have now. So they are producing, and I got 100 CM Punk shards from a previous event. So they are putting more shards into later things if you keep playing. So keep playing. Faction boss info, the professor went over this. Be sure to check out his videos, including the boss battle top 4 and the bargain bin on @ProfessorG Gaming, the channel. However, as you can see, every 1 to 2 moves, the boss deals damage. Usual. Hardened yellow shield, freeze player moves, and increase MP costs. So you do need 100% to have a yellow shield breaker and hell freezes over the boss breaker for that. Or considering that the boss battle attributes is multiply gems plus 15 and yellow gems plus 600, all you do is bring William Regal to the party and you win. He's going to destroy this boss. Immobile gem damage, Juggernauts minus 100, unless it's an area of effect, 1x3, 2x3, etc., etc. So just know that your multi, immobile, and yellow are the way to go. So you've got Dusty, you've got Cody, both technicians, William Regal on the top of the pile, and I think Captain Lou is going to do well this time. Your boss HP, if you look down at 23, it's 1 billion. So that's what you're shooting for. In lower leagues, you're going to be looking at about half that at 19. So boss abilities is going to deal damage every turn starting turn 1. Hardened shield every 2 turns starting turn 1. So that's his first turn. And then the shield's going to last 2. It's going to be between 20 and 110 yellow gems. So you want somebody, if you can't do anything else for your team, bring somebody that breaks yellow gems and breaks the shield. And don't forget, wildcard gems count as any color, so your Hogans are always a good shield breaker. Shield won't be affected by neutralize. And then he's going to freeze player move. So if you can't beat him turn 1, you 100% need to have a level 10 Hell Freezes Over on your boss battle lobby. Don't go into battle without yellow gems and the unfreeze ability, or you're not going to like life. Increased MP cost, that's also one that you can debuff on there as well. MP cost is going to go up 3 to 10, so hopefully you're defeating them, but unfreeze, much more devastating than the MP cost usually. Boss battle rarities, pretty the same as usual. From level 18 on, you're looking 6-star bronze, and level 23, you need a 6-star silver. Bottle taps. Prepare yourself and assemble your team to take on Vader Time, the faction boss. He will feature a large, hardened yellow gem shield. So make sure your team is prepared with superstars that can break and generate yellow gems. Multiply and Immobile will be super effective, so make sure you bring those superstars. Offensively, Vader Time will try to slow down your superstar moves between shields by freezing and increasing the MP costs. Bring Hell Freezes Over, Regeneration X to counter these abilities. So they're telling you everything you need right here. Yellow gems, unfreeze, Regeneration X. Vader, because it's May the 4th and they're doing a Star Wars thing without doing a Star Wars thing. Other than that, you're always going to benefit from having good helping hand. Its time works okay. And exhaust, if you have 2 level 10 exhausts, the boss will usually not do much, if at all, damage to you. However, the aggressive category is going to be a little rough for this one. Superstar strategies, we're not going to go over that because it's basically kind of what we just said. Same there, but it is nice that it shows you what the levels do. You can redeem your earned boss coins in the faction shop for faction boss promoter shards, coins, TP tokens, medals, shards for brand new Vader Time, a random ultimate strap, and tons of superstar shards that will help you with your next 6-star bronze evolution. Please note, if a team member disconnects or leaves an ongoing battle, the team won't earn points, so don't do it. If you're going to win, don't disconnect, and also be mindful of what servers your other teams are on. What do I mean? I mean, like, if you're playing with someone across the world, that tends to have a worse server experience than if they're in the same rough time zones that you are in. Solo contest. Play the limited time tour and faction boss competition, Vader Time shards and milestones, along with shard bags and prize medallions. The top 20 leaderboard ranks will get a guaranteed Vader at up to 6-star bronze. So how do we get those points? Well, you're going to claim points from the stamp card, 200,000 points in the backstage pass, 1 Vader Time loot coin will equal 12,500 points, with your first one equaling 100,000, and if you recruit Vader in the first 24 hours, you get a 1.5 million bonus, max milestone 15 million. Reward milestones, shards, medallions, bags, and your collectible cookbook, Vader. It's Vader Time. Faction boss competition. Battle the boss with your faction members and earn boss shop coins for Vader Time. Shards. 4.7 million solo contest points. CM Punk Best in the World shards. Not sure if that's in addition to or just a repeat of what it's already said. Vader Time medallions and more. Earn up to 500k Vader Time solo contest points in the leaderboards. Here's how you get your solo points. Boss shop coins. So make sure you're using your boss promoters. Those will be the ones that are available on the boss shop. If you stay diligent to getting them, you should have You could have, I should say, up to about half, if not a little more at this point, with one being free when they first came out. If you've been missing those, make sure you're pouring your boss battle currency into that. Also, a tiebreaker, defeat the boss on level 23 gives 1,000 points. Beating the boss on 10 with any showboat gives 10,000 points 100 times. This is a faction event. Defeat the boss on 15 with any Bam Bam, 13,000 points 200 times. The boss on level 17 with any Gem Neidhart, 15,200 times. 20 with any showboat, 20,200 times. The boss on 20 with Terry Funk, I think he was on the last one too, wasn't he? 25,200 times. Level 20 with Logan Paul, I've got him, 25,200 times. Defeat the boss on level 23 with CM Punk, best in the world, 50,100 times. Thank you, Shellers and others in our faction. Defeat the boss on level 23 with Vader Hall of Fame, 50,100 times. And then if you luck into Vader, doesn't have to be you. If anybody in your faction gets Vader, they need to help you do 100 level 18s with the new Vader. And you are going to get Vader shards, CM Punk shards, so I think that's a different category. There might be a decent amount of CM Punk shards this go round. Limited time tours. Complete the chapters in this limited time tour to earn over 5.6 million solo contest points, Vader Time shard, shard bags, and Backlash champion tokens. Interesting. More on that. Friday, you've got the Vader Time Challenge, which is normal, attitude, hard legends, and hell modern. And then it's Striker Powerhouse, Striker Powerhouse. Friday, Vader Assault, which is Vader Hall of Fame, or the Mastodon, who's not as bad as people remember because he did get an update. Don't forget, check out Champions Chat's 3-minute movesets for more. And then if you got Vader, you do have a 24-hour contest tour. And then Friday is your Akam, the Final Testament Trickster Tour. Saturday is Backlash Focused, Backlash Champion. Normal is any Undertaker. Hard is any Shawn Michaels. Hell is any Cody Rhodes. And if you have Undertaker Hall of Fame, that's your CSS. Shawn Michaels DX Army. And then any Cody Rhodes. And then you've got the Vader Victory Tour on Sunday. It says any Vader, but that is usually if you get the new Vader. So that might be subject to change. As always, side effects may include subject to change. Vader shards, Backlash champion tokens, and Vader Time shard bags. The prize wall. Earn Vader Time medallions in the milestones and redeem them for superstar shards, an ultimate strap for Vader with 100% gem damage, Hall of Fame gears, and more. Redeem tokens from the Backlash Champion Tour for rare skill plates. So for one, you're seeing La Familia. You're seeing the Real American in there. That's a good one. Yeah, and others. Phenomenal Flow tokens and Lot O coins, as if we're Irish. Champion prizes, what I just said. And then you've got the regular prize wall. And look at some of the things we got on here. More CM Punk shards. Do you see a theme here? Sherry Martel shards. Ah, please, I need her. Vader shards, him shards, Darkness shards, mostly showboats here. And then you've got some gears. You've got Undertaker's gear, his silver and his gold. And then Hall of Fame Vader, Hall of Fame Neidhart. Yes, please. However, just be aware, if CM Punk shards are 8,000, that is probably about as high as the average moderate spender is going to get if we are lucky. I would not anticipate getting any of the gears at all unless you are spending. You get a new Vader champion, another moment. Really interesting. I wonder what that does. Ultimate Vader Time straps, skill plates, and then the things that I've already called out. Not sure what superstar style shards are, but I'm pretty sure, thinking that's like shards of focused acrobat, etc., etc. However, that would be 24 types if they're all of them. So I would suggest, or would guess, I should say, that those are going to be Showboat. Vader Time shards, Rezar, the Final Testament shards, if you're anywhere close to shard recruiting him. I am not. CM Punk Best in the World, Vader Hall of Fame, Grayson Waller, Sherry Martel, and more. Then you have the 6-star silver loot for his big 6-star silver Mastodon outfit on there. So I've always thought with this, but this picture in particular, he looks a lot like Snout Spout from Masters of the Universe. 80s kids, you know what I mean if you remember him. But this definitely has given me Snout Spout vibes right here. You can get brand new Vader Time at 6-star silver, and this loot comes with other top superstars. I am hoping I pull Sherry Martel, although I love the new Vader, obviously. Yeah. Also, Rusty isn't here, so I gotta say it for him. Make sure you get an extra chance at a 4-star gold Vader Time in our forum giveaway. We know multiple people who have gotten this over the last few years, long before we were CCs. A couple people in our factions have gotten this, so it is real. It does happen. And statistically, the odds that more than a couple hundred people are going to put a comment on the forum versus the percentages of your polls means that this is as good or better of a shot at getting Vader as even doing polls is. So make sure you go onto the official forum, WWEChampions.com, or click that little link right there that you can see lighting up, and we'll go from there. So thoughts on this contest, Lee? Thank you, Rusty, that, since you're not able to be here today. Well, let me pull it back up since I dropped it on accident. I would say Vader, especially seeing him from the trial, we all know he's very good. So he's going to be harder to acquire. I would say probably not on the CM Punk level of things, but probably more difficult to acquire overall. So that being the case, that means that you're going to want to lean into as many shards as you can possibly get. Our friend of the podcast, Kilo King Zach, told us a long time ago, the focus and goal is not always outright pulling the poster, but if you can get as many shards as possible, you should be able to shard recruit them not long after. And considering they subject to change, have been doing the thing where for the next month you get lots of opportunities for shards, plus you see them in those cheaper loots, although they are still super rare there. You're going to have more opportunities. So I would say if you're not planning on spending or spending a decent amount that would kind of guarantee you the poster, your best path forward is to get as many shards as you can. And like Rusty said a couple weeks ago, come up with your goal. His goal is usually to get the book. If you got the book, that's the win for you on that one. For me, that would be my opening win. If I could get Anvil's gold gear, that would be like top of the mountain for me. And if I luck into a pull of a Sherry Martel or a Roxanne Perez, that would just make my heart sing. So that is your WCW weekend contest walkthrough for the Vader Time event. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Like this video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and then send this over to your friends and faction mates who are going, I don't like reading, so how do I figure out what's going on with this event? This is how. I'll see you on the next one.